Hello, my beautiful people. Hope you are doing well today. Long time no see. I know a lot has been going on, but hey, what else is new, right? Okay, this is going to be mostly a news video. So I have made some notes. Yeah, ugly handwriting, I know. Could have been a doctor. Anyway, let's start off with the important. Well, everything's important nowadays, right? High-ranking U.S. officials, including Secretary of War Pete Hegseth and Secretary of State Marco Rubio, have left their homes in Washington and moved to military bases outside of the Capitol. They're claiming it's due to the assassination of Charlie Kirk. I don't know about that. But anyway, one unnamed senior member of the Trump administration cited a specific foreign threat as a reason for leaving his private home to live on a military base. And there's a total of 6 top U.S. officials that have been moved. I think Pam Bondi actually tried to get on a base, but she was denied. I think it was Pam Bondi. Don't hold me on that, though. Speaking of top officials, this whole situation with the EBT, TANF, whatever, I have my thoughts on that. First of all, I don't think it's fair. Dozer, stop. Sorry. First of all, I think it's unfair that people that legitimately need them, like U.S. veterans, disabled people, and people that are actually trying to get on their feet but need temporary assistance, should get it. Second of all, I don't feel like that should be one of the cuts as far as the government shutting down. If anything, if anything, I think Congress and the members of the Senate should not have a paycheck until the government opens back up. So yeah, I don't think they should get paid until the government opens back up. Bet you the government will open back up real fast if that was the case. Speaking of government, again, Governor Gavin Newsom's Pimp Shield law has helped foster a disturbing new sex market on Figueroa Street in LA, featuring prostitutes as young as 12 and 13 years old, also known as Kitty Stroll. Newsom signed Bill SB 357 in 2022 after a strong and sickening push by Scott Wiener, no pun intended, a law that pretty much handcuffed police in that specific location. As far as jobs go, which I actually listened to The Angry Truth this morning, well, this afternoon. He posted this morning, Jason, and he pretty much made a pretty good rant about how we're mad at the people on welfare when we should be mad at the government for making the people dependent on welfare, which makes total sense to me. You want to yell at people to go get a job, but there are no jobs to get. Not enough anyway. And like I said, I mean, you already know my point of view as far as one of the first people that should not be getting a check are people in the in Congress and in the Senate. Their check should have stopped immediately, or at least after the government being shut down for 2 weeks. Yeah, you're not getting paid anymore until the government opens back up. And let's see how fast the government would open back up, right? Let's see, what else do I have here? Google's YouTube this week offered U.S. workers voluntary buyouts, saying it was restructuring around AI. Another thing of where the jobs are going, right? Amazon said this week it would cut 14,000 corporate jobs. And if I'm not mistaken, and I have to do a little bit more research on this, they said they would end up cutting over 600,000 jobs at Amazon, just Amazon alone, by 2030. You will own nothing and be happy and rely on the government, and you see how the government is already acting, right? Right. Okay. Walmart CEO Doug McMillon warned at a company event in September that AI is set to change literally every job, his quote, and that his workers should have to adapt. I get the funny feeling if you don't adapt, then your position will be fully under AI. I don't know. As far as stores go, yes, I did fill in the gaps and the holes that we had before Halloween. Things looked okay. I didn't see like a major shortage of any one particular thing. I did notice that as far as food prices, I went literally last week, because I went in the store one day because I didn't feel like thawing anything out of the freezer because I had waited too late. I got a 6-pack of chicken thighs for $5.71. I went back 2 days ago, literally 2 days ago, with hubby one night, and paid $5.65 for chicken thighs, but there was only 4 in the package. So literally, over the period of a week, the price went down by about a dime, but there was 2 less chicken thighs in there. And I want to say that was, I don't know why I want to say Sanderson Farms, but it was a green and yellow chicken package. But yeah, stuff is getting expensive. Well, more expensive, I should say. It's not getting just expensive. I did notice they already had a lot of the hams and the turkeys and the goose and the, I think I saw duck. I'm not sure. But I did see a lot of that stuff out before they normally put it out. They usually start putting that stuff out like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. But I guess they already knew, dang, we already know what's going on with the government and what's going on with, food stamps and TANF and all that other stuff. My thing is, not only is this hurting the people that receive the benefits, it is hurting the people as far as making money. You have to realize how much of their revenue, grocery stores and Walmart included, and a bunch of other places, that if people aren't spending the money, then they're going to be hurting as well. They're not going to have that income coming in. So, yeah. I mean, for lack of a better term, I'm looking forward to what's going to happen with this. I don't know if this will force the government to open up sooner, or if this will make them, even more stubborn and they stay closed, shut down longer. I don't know. Only thing we could is pray, ride the wave, and see what happens, right? And on a last note, last week, in the early part of the week, Patera, Appalachia's homestead. Yeah, I'm gonna shout you out, girlfriend, because I absolutely love you anyway. I've been watching you for years now. And she used my opening in 2 of her videos last week. She started with, "Good morning, my beautiful people." So I'm hyped up because I'm thinking some kind of way she ran across maybe a couple of my videos. And the fact that she literally used the same words, I'm like, hey, hopefully. But hey, just to prove it. Patera, I love you. Anyway, hubby and I love you and James and your beautiful family and your farm, and we try not to miss a video. We really don't. Them and Prepared Homestead with Travis, love him. Pinball, of course. Jason, the Angry Man, of course. And yeah, I'm doing my little shout outs. So Prepper Dog, who else? Oh, Luke with the outdoor gear review. Hubby found you. I found Luke with the outdoor boys. And we have been rotating between the 2 of y'all forever. So the 2 Lukes. We love you guys as well. But anyway, I'm going to end the video for now. And hopefully it won't be a month or 2 before I put the next one up. Anyway, take care. God bless. I love you. God loves you more. And I'll see you next time.